Recruitment and retention of high-quality professionals. Key factors for St. Lucie Public Schools and for any organization in maintaining a positive and productive workforce committed to helping an organization grow. And when we're talking about a team of individuals who are charged with ensuring that all children graduate from safe and caring schools with the knowledge, skills, and desire to succeed, well, the charge just doesn't get any more powerful than that. Did you know that St. Lucie Public Schools is one of St. Lucie County's largest employers and was recently named one of the best places to work in St. Lucie County? Why? Well, there are several reasons, including training, work environment, growth, and benefits. Join me today for Eye on St. Lucie and meet a lady who literally shines when it comes to supporting the retention of new teachers. Natasha Rodriguez is the go-to for St. Lucie Public Schools' new teacher induction program. Well, Natasha, welcome to Eye on St. Lucie. We're so glad to have you here today. And as we start the show, I always like to give our guests a moment or two to just tell a little bit about yourself and introduce yourself to our audience. Tell me and our audience about the role you have in St. Lucie.
Absolutely. This year, and the past 4 years, I have been on the talent development team. I've been in St. Lucie. Now this is my 11th year. Previous to my role, I was a 4th grade teacher at 2 different school sites. I'm very excited to be on the talent development team. We do a plethora of things to support our teachers. Some professional development. We do a lot of new teacher support. We go into classrooms and model for teachers best practices, model for all teachers, not just new teachers. We also provide curriculum support to help our curriculum team out too at times. We also offer many things for certification purposes, designing online courses, and so we have a big role to play to support our teachers and my team, who is a great support as well. We have 5 members of the team: Dana Worthington, Lori Boyer, Wendy Turner, and Julia Hilburn. And so we all are very excited to support teachers, and we really take our role very seriously in St. Lucie.
That you do. I mean, I know that you all work very well together and you reach out to others. Your expertise is definitely recognized, and we do thank you for all that you do. Now, you support new teachers. New teachers come into our district. They're alive, they're ready, and they're willing, and the support that you all provide is superb. You're the SHINE team. You're the SHINE program.
Yes.
People hear SHINE, SHINE, SHINE. What does SHINE stand for?
SHINE stands for Supportive High Quality Induction for New Educators. And it is our new teacher induction program that we have many opportunities for our new teachers to feel supported, to learn and grow in their profession. And we offer just an all-around support for those first very important years of teachers' careers.
You know, thinking back, I've been in education for 28 years. I think about that. The 28 years has flown by. I've loved my career, still look forward to many more years, but those first few years, and it's more than just the first year. You look for that support beyond year one. It's so very important. I remember those people that helped me, that reached out. Your years in college are wonderful. You do have opportunities to intern, but there's nothing like knowing that you've got an expert from the county that you're teaching in, from the school that you're teaching in, right there to support and to guide. And that's what you all do so very well. You mentioned high quality in that SHINE acronym.
Yes.
And the high quality does provide a great deal of value. I know that you all provide professional development opportunities. You provide one-on-one classroom support where you're actually in the room modeling and coaching for our new people coming into the district, whether they're new to teaching or new to the district, because St. Lucie Public Schools has a standard for operation and expectations, and that's very important that, we provide that coaching and support. You've also got support for state standards and certifications because as professionals, we have requirements for continuing our own professional development.
Absolutely.
And then you've got a new little caveat to your program, new Teacher Symposium. So why don't we break all this down in today's show, and we're going to start with the professional development.
So we offer many different professional development opportunities for all of our teachers in St. Lucie County. We offer best practice strategies on our St. Lucie Public Schools framework for quality instruction, which are high yield strategies for teachers to use in their classroom. We offer over the summer opportunities, we offer online opportunities. There are many opportunities that teachers, whether they are seasoned or new to the profession, that they can glean best practices and glean that professional growth to impact students in their own classroom.
So different ways that people ingest information, you offer it. You said online.
Online, yes.
Face-to-face. During the school year and during the summer.
Absolutely. We understand that it's important for teachers to have opportunities when it's convenient for them. And we do recognize, and we have our new platform this year, Canvas, which is a great platform for online learning. And we're very excited to get a lot of our PDs online as well as face-to-face, so the teachers have what their learning needs are, they can utilize whatever program is most convenient for them.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
And I know that you get feedback on the courses that you provide,
Yes.
so that as we deliver courses, you continue to tweak and adjust and refine, just like we do our lessons with our children.
Absolutely.
What are some of the things that people appreciate most about the professional development that you deliver?
It's really that support, that they see that we are there learning along with the teachers, because we're all learning, no matter how many years we are in the profession, and we are all always changing. Education is always evolving, and they appreciate the fact that we keep our professional development current and target what teachers really need in the classroom at that time.
And that's a great segue, because the other thing that you do is you help and provide support for our teachers when it comes to state certifications.
Absolutely.
And sometimes people change a content that they are teaching, or it simply becomes that time within their career when a certification needs to be updated or whatnot. And so you're there for that as well. Yes. So we're always having to continue our learning.
Absolutely. And so what we offer in regards to helping with certification is, of course, any professional development a teacher attends in the district, they get points toward their certification renewal. However, we do understand that many times our new teachers need to take the state certification tests. And so what we offer are the general knowledge tutoring, which is a test. General knowledge is a test teachers must take in order to get their professional certificate. And what we do is offer tutoring for free to ensure that our teachers are able to pass those tests. And so we understand that that is an important part of having a robust teacher induction program, and so we do offer that for our new teachers. We also offer through our professional developments ESOL classes, which used to be face-to-face only. We are also migrating those to online so that the teachers are able to, at any time they need to, take the ESOL courses and have that for their certification, because almost all teachers need that for their certification, and especially renewal. And especially as well, a few years ago, our teachers were required to have some ESC credits, exceptional education student credits, for all teachers to renew their certification. And we do offer those professional developments as well, especially online. So we really try to just keep up with what teachers need and offer everything it is that is required of them for certification.
And listening to some of the offerings that you have, I think that speaks very clearly to some of the progress that we've seen within our own district-wide achievements. I mean, we just heard great news from the state with our graduation rates. St. Lucie Public Schools, we have a 90.1% graduation
Yes.
rate for our district. Our comprehensive high schools have just done such a tremendous job. But it's not just our high schools, because it starts at the very foundation in our elementary schools as we're working to provide that quality education for all students. And that's one thing that we've seen as we look at our various demographic groups. We see that our graduation rates are continuing to rise for all students, for our Black students, for our white students, for our Hispanic students, for our ESC students. We see that continued rise. And I think that a lot of that has to do with the fact that we continue to provide professional development to make sure that when we are providing those strategies in the classroom, that we're tending to the needs of all students in the classroom, and it's not, the lessons are not just designed for a particular type of a learner. We're making sure that design is broad and the attention is there for what our students are needing and how we're engaging students. Is that an accurate summation of what we're doing?
That is exact. So that is exactly what we try to do, so that we are making sure that our teachers have strategies for all students. Because even if a student is identified or not, there may be a strategy that would work better for them. So we want to make sure that our teachers have the most updated strategies that we know are research-based, that work well with all students. And they have a lot to choose from in their bag of tricks, if you will.
Okay, and in that bag of tricks, I think it was James Comer who said it best when he said that no significant learning takes place without a significant relationship. And he referenced that whenever we were talking about the respect that we have in the classroom with relationships. And that is true too whenever we're talking about the relationships that we have with one another as professionals and helping to grow one another. So that really is probably something that you were looking at whenever you brought in this next leg with the new Teacher Symposium, and what you're trying to do there with some networking. Is that?
Yes, that is very true. So a new addition this year has been our new Teacher Symposium series.
Okay.
And what that is at the beginning of the year, if a teacher is hired in August, they attend the new teacher orientation, which is their first 2 days of induction into St. Lucie Public Schools. All teachers go to that are new to the district. And we allow opportunities for networking. At that time, we offer them what it is they really need to start out the school year right. And so those two opportunities are available and all must attend if they're new. And then throughout the year, we offer an NTS 2, which is for new teachers that have no teaching experience whatsoever, so that they can come together, get some more learning, because we know that that's extremely important. They may have come into some roadblocks their first couple of months, and we want to give them some more tools in their toolkit. And we offer then also time for them to come together and to speak with their colleagues that are also new, share some stories, things like that. Be able to really network and get to know one another, so that they know they're not alone. As brand new teachers, because sometimes it's great to have a seasoned veteran around you, which we know is so vitally important, but also knowing that there are others that are new that might be having the same struggles. We understand that that's important as well. So we offer other days, like I said, the new Teacher Symposium 2, and then in fact, today, we're offering our new Teacher Symposium 3, 1 of 5 days where teachers will come together and learn more strategies and network as well.
Oh, that's super. We have a lot of people that come from out of state.
Yes.
And especially we have beautiful, beautiful weather, beautiful beaches, beautiful opportunities to just enjoy Florida and St. Lucie County year-round. Not all states have that opportunity, so we do have people coming who have left their families, and they do need an opportunity to, create a network of their own in St. Lucie County. So that is a wonderful piece to this whole support network that you're putting together. So let's just kind of take a step back. I know you work very closely with our Human Resources Department because as a team in St. Lucie, we've got to all pull together, and someone coming in is going to get that support from multiple divisions, departments within St. Lucie. I'm a new teacher coming into St. Lucie. I have a new teacher orientation at the beginning of the year, and one of the first things that I am welcomed to is a tunnel of hope. So kind of walk me through what a new teacher would experience coming into St. Lucie County.
So what we like to do is have our teachers feel supported, and where we have administrators from all of our school sites, all of district personnel come in, and they truly walk through a tunnel of people cheering, signs saying welcome. We appreciate that you're here, and we know you're going to do an amazing job for our students in St. Lucie. And so they walk through with cheering and just well wishes to begin their new teacher orientation. So it can be a bit overwhelming, but the feedback on it is amazing because it truly is a very warm welcome for our new teachers.
And our community members are there to support.
Absolutely,
Our
yes.
union partners are there to support.
Absolutely.
Our retired educators are there to support.
Yes.
So yes, we are a community that does support our new teachers because our children are so worth it.
Yes, they are.
And then they go through a few days of professional development.
Yes.
They meet their administrators. They meet some of the folks that they'll be working alongside. And then we begin the new year. And as we have come back from some of our holidays, then there are times within the school year that we sort of have a fresh new start, and we see an uptake again.
Yes.
And we're always there to support. It really doesn't matter when a new teacher comes in. They can expect the same thing. Is that true?
That is very true. In fact, just yesterday we had our monthly new teacher orientation where anyone hired in the past month gets a full day of that induction. Not the 2 full days at the beginning of the year. However, it is kind of put into one full day that they will get a similar experience to that August new teacher orientation, where they will get some professional development. They will be able to meet others who were just hired on, because we know it can be a struggle to be hired throughout the year, and so we really want to make sure that those new teachers feel very supported as well. Okay. And then also we offer for my team to come as another level of support into the classroom to be able to help and mentor and coach the new teachers that really might need that on-site extra little bit that really is very important whenever you are brand new. So.
All right. But and it's not just you giving the support or members of your team, because a new teacher has the support of his or her administrator on campus.
Absolutely.
Their team of teachers on campus, because you all set up that network and the NEST program, because I know new teachers use the word NEST.
Yes, they do.
You want to tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. The NEST meetings are new educator support team meetings, and those actually do happen on campus monthly. It is through their NEST administrator, and usually it's an assistant principal at their school, so we have that administrator support as well. So, many times our coaches or even our teacher leaders do lead some of those NEST meetings. And what that is targeted professional development to what the teachers on that school site really need at that time. So it's very timely. And so our NEST meetings vary from content to content depending on school site. Many administrators do take the opportunity to go over many of our elements in our framework for quality instruction, but also maybe they need a little bit of extra support with classroom management strategies, so they offer those types of supports as well. And so it truly is a village, because we know that is what is required, so that teachers have that everyday support through their administrator, through their mentors. Each new teacher is also assigned a mentor, and that mentor is there for them to help guide them to understand, what do I need to teach? What is in my content area? Where do I find my documents that is my curriculum? How do I even log on to my email sometimes? How do I find out how to get a substitute. We know those are things that are very important, and our mentors are integral in making sure that those daily things are taken care of. So there are a lot of supports on campus with the Shine administrators, with our coaches, our content area coaches, but then also our mentors that each new teacher is assigned.
Yeah. So things that you might just take for granted as a veteran teacher, oh, it's just a click, click, click away. Yes. Someone new coming into this would perhaps feel frustrated, and we don't want that at all. We want this to be a very smooth process, because the day-to-day tasks of duties should be secondary to the primary focus of teaching our children and making sure that they are being given everything they can in order to absorb those standards and become proficient in what they are expected to do as a student.
Absolutely.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
All right, so I know that we also work very closely with some of our local institutions of higher learning, and we work with them to bring students who are interested in a profession of education, and we work with them as interns, and so that too is another opportunity to welcome new educators into our campuses. We have our own students who are going to be graduating, and we have an opportunity called A Promise is a Promise, and some of our students look to us as role models and want to become an educator. And I know that they've spoken to you. I've seen you chatting with students about what it is to be an educator. And so, you know, we look forward to our own students coming back so that we, in turn, can mentor them. And I know that you work with extraordinary people day in and day out, and they have so many fantastic stories to tell. And there's no better way to hear it than from their own mouths. So we've got a few people that we'd like to hear from. Why don't you tell us who we're going to hear from, and we'll close out our show with them telling their own stories.
Fabulous. So one of the ladies that you will see is Leandra Darden, who in fact is a product of St. Lucie County, and she is very excited to be back as a brand new teacher this year. We also have Bridget Hyde, who has gone through our SHINE program, and she's actually a second-year teacher this year. She was our new Educator of the Year last year for St. Lucie Public Schools. And then we have Amanda Bakwava, who also was a new teacher just a few years ago, and she reflects on what that was like and how she's actually looking to mentor other new teachers. And then Carlos Rodriguez Soto, and he is a brand new teacher this year also, who is a standout new teacher, as all of our new teachers are. And he will be speaking about how important the support has been to him in St. Lucie.
I chose St. Lucie County to be my first teaching experience because I am a product of St. Lucie County school system. I graduated from Lincoln Park Academy, and I enjoyed all of my experiences at that time. I was involved with various activities such as orchestra, cheerleading, and I feel like it's important for me to come and make a difference and give back to my community that I was a product of.
I chose to come to St. Lucie Public Schools to teach due to the collaboration between both the district and the community. I feel they truly put the children first, and to me that is extremely important, not only as an educator but also as a parent.
So the components of SHINE that I was able to participate in were the new teacher cohorts, which were professional developments for new teachers, where I was able to learn many aspects of teaching. Some of them were differentiated instruction for different levels of learners. I was able to learn about the St. Lucie County framework for quality teaching. I was able to learn about the different aspects that make quality teachers.
The opportunities I've been a part of are the SHINE cohort meetings, the NEST meetings, and the new Teacher Symposium. Both my school and my district have been such a wonderful part of my first year.
Participating in the SHINE program has helped me tremendously. It has helped me to establish classroom management and expectations, such as CHAMPS, which stands for conversation, help, activity, movement, participation, success of our children, which is absolutely awesome. I couldn't imagine being a first-year teacher and not having SHINE in my path.
I found that attending the NEST meetings along with the SHINE cohorts vital to my survival as a first-year teacher in St. Lucie County. It really helped me build relationships with other first-year teachers, and therefore I was able to gain more knowledge along with learn, and I felt that I wouldn't have survived if I didn't go to those meetings.
Another aspect of SHINE that I was able to participate in was being mentored. As a new teacher, it was so important to have a mentor that was able to show me in the school sites how to get around the school, things that I needed to know about the district, things that I needed to know about my subject area, and things that I needed to know to be successful as a teacher. The last part of SHINE that I was a part of was the NEST meetings. And at the NEST meetings, they showed us every month different aspects of teaching that were important for new teachers. How to do disciplinary referrals, or how to look at different elements in our framework, or how to do certain paperwork, or your lesson plans, things that new teachers need to know in order to be successful.
After each opportunity, I've been able to implement a new strategy that has been really, really effective in my classroom. The amount of support that I've received from the district and my school, especially my assistant principal, Susan Mannion, has made my first year of teaching much more easier and enjoyable.
The district personnel has supported me with my teaching experience by helping me make contact with Mr. Paul Reef. He is an excellent mentor. Mr. Paul Reef has actually helped me with establishing curriculum types of things to show my students how to understand science, how to love science. And even if you don't love science, at least you can like it for a while. So he has also assisted me with Science Fair, which is our latest project together. He is an awesome person, and I give kudos and all credit to Mr. Paul Reef.
I feel, as being the first year teacher of the year for St. Lucie Public Schools, that I would tell a teacher coming to St. Lucie County to really take advantage of all the support that's offered to you and to not be afraid to ask questions, because I know that sometimes we're scared to ask questions, but I wouldn't be. And also to use your resources around you. Use the teachers on your team. Try to collaborate. And don't think of SHINE or NEST as just another thing. I did when I first came. I was like, oh no, just another thing on my plate. But after taking the time to really go to the trainings and learn, they really connect it to not only what you need to do in the classroom, but also your evaluation system. And I believe I really grew as a teacher through all that.
As a teacher, you have the option to go to any district in the state that you are qualified to teach in. And the best part about St. Lucie County is that the administrators, the mentors, the professional development staff, the people on the district level care about their teachers. They care about their employees, and they want to see you succeed, and they want to help to develop you into being good teachers. And coming to St. Lucie County gives you that option.
I've absolutely felt supported in my first year of teaching, especially whenever I need any help. My assistant principal loves to give me different strategies like differentiated instruction that really support my students.
Now that I am a seasoned teacher in the district, I'm able to give back what was given to me as a new teacher. So I take on mentees at my school site, both in my subject and out of my subject, to ensure that they're successful in their new years. I meet with teachers, I offer them support, both with the side of teaching from a lesson plan standpoint, or from a curriculum standpoint, or just being somebody that they can talk to. I feel that it's a way that I can give back what was given to me as a new teacher in St. Lucie County.
I am very happy with the choice that I made with St. Lucie Public Schools because it's been such a supportive environment and workplace that it's a joy to come to work.
I'm Carrie Patrick, and this is WLX TV. On behalf of the station's team, I'd like to thank you for joining us today. That's it for this show, but we invite you to follow us, like us, and watch us on our social media outlets. And as always, keep your eye on St. Lucie.